Hi everyone, Dodo Reactions here, and today I'm going to watch another episode of Once Upon a Time. I'm going to watch season 3, episode 9, and it's titled Save Henry. And I'm like, hell yes, please. So let's get into the episode and let's see how they are going to save Henry.
The curse! It's here!
Way back in season
I'm
1.
waiting! The savior. The child of Snow White and Prince Charming. She can stop you. She can break the curse.
Well, it looks like getting rid of a baby just made my to-do list.
Of course it did, but even if you succeed with that, you have an even bigger problem. Now there's a hole in your heart.
What are you feeling?
Nothing. I'm feeling nothing.
If I were to guess, I would say that you're a driven woman. Has there ever been a time in your life when you haven't felt this way?
When that little boy visited. Always.
Child. That can provide so much meaning.
I need a child, Gold, and I need your help.
Well, I'm flattered, but uninterested.
Not like that. Spent all morning talking
So this
to
is the
adoption
story of how
agencies.
she adopted
Appointments
Henry.
are over 2 years long.
I know how you feel.
You have no idea what I feel. You have your parents. You have this person, a pirate who pines for you. You have everything, and yet you claim to know what I feel? All I have is Henry, and I'm not about to lose him because he is everything.
I don't know if we can hurt him.
Yes, we can. Look, you nicked him. He can bleed. We can hurt him. And if we can hurt him, we can kill him.
And never fails.
You won't talk. How about I make you talk? Regina, wait. There's no time.
I don't think torture is our best move here. Look at these kids. They've been to hell and back. We need to try something else.
Well, Ms. Mills, your application is almost too
So
good
she's
to be
been
true.
outside of
I mean, your
Storybrooke.
references are impeccable. And this town you live in, Storybrooke, you're the mayor.
Third term. All unopposed.
Never heard of Storybrooke.
Oh, it's a hidden gem. Peaceful. Perfect for children. It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah, I can imagine that it's pretty hard to adopt a child when you live in a town that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Oh,
Well, hello there. It was sweet, wasn't it? Henry.
His thinking tree.
No!
Yes, his thinking tree.
Stop it! All of you!
What is that?
thinking.
It's where he goes when he wants to be alone.
You can find him there. It's not far.
No, don't trust her.
Can you tell us where that is?
Yeah. But you have to swear. Swear that you'll take us with you.
I promise. We are going home. All of us. What?
Do you want some advice? Try a story. That's how they soothe themselves. A bedtime story. Get them used to your voice. Worked with Ruby. Her issues started later.
Where the hell is Ruby, by the way? I miss her.
I need the name of Henry's biological mother.
Isn't that against the law?
Well, that's why I called you, Sydney.
He stopped crying.
He won't stop crying. Just do it.
No, no, no.
I'm so sorry. Did I do something?
No. No, you didn't. It's me. Henry's mother was found as a baby on a very significant day. The day this town,
This town, what?
what I built, you want to destroy it all by bringing the mother back. That's why you did all this.
Do you know you have dark circles under your eyes? A weary tremble in your voice. Poor thing. Look what motherhood has done to you.
I sacrificed everything to build this life, and nothing will tear me away from my revenge. Henry goes back to Boston tomorrow.
This baby sound, I've heard it like 1,000 times in my life.
Would
It's
you like
always
me
the
to hold him
same.
so we can get the last little signature?
No, that won't be necessary. Henry's my son.
Okay.
The best thing for Henry is to stay with a mother who will never let go of him.
We lost him.
Yes, but I can put you back on the list.
Pan will not be pleased. This is why we don't give up. We will get that child.
Wow.
Having trouble moving? I abandoned my boy here.
You have a son?
Ah.
I'm older than I look.
If you have a child, you must regret losing him too.
But I don't. Quite the opposite, actually. See, I have him all boxed up, so I don't lose him again.
Rumpelstiltskin is your son?
See, this tree attacks the regret inside anyone who comes here. And you've got plenty.
I did cast a curse that devastated an entire population. I have tortured and murdered. I've done some terrible things. I should be overflowing with regret, but I'm not. Because it got me my son.
I'm not entirely okay with this, to be honest. I wanted her to have a redemption arc, and I think she's getting it because I like her. Now, she pissed me off in season 1 and season 2. In season 1, I really hated her. I hated her so much. In season 2, she was still evil, but I could understand that she was trusting Cora because I guess Cora was the only person she had left. Even though she framed her, therefore she lost Henry, but still. And then there was the season 2 finale when she was willing to sacrifice her own life to save everyone else, mainly Henry, of course. But regretting the terrible things you did is part of a redemption arc, in my opinion. You can't just say, okay, I'm doing good now. I'm doing something good. So that's my redemption. But I still don't feel guilty at all for all the things I did. And I mean, yes, I get it. If she hadn't done those terrible things, then she wouldn't have had Henry. And yes, I understand. But having no regrets or anything, I actually don't really like this.
The queen was worried for her prince's safety. While she knew she could vanquish any threat to the boy,
The queen procured an ancient potion of forgetting. Oh, it's all right. If the queen drinks the potion, she won't forget her child. She'll only forget her worries.
So that's the reason why she didn't know who Emma was when she arrived in Storybrooke. I guess.
Stings. What's that for?
A spell. So no one can ever take your heart. Ever again.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh my god, I love this so much and I don't know why. I love them together now. Oh my god, go away!
I'm sorry I had to come to this, Henry.
Is Rumpel the only one in there? I thought Pandora's box contains all evil. So you filtered him out or something.
Blood magic works both ways, Father.
Oh, you little bitch. He did not just switch their bodies, did he?
Oh, no. The one who's in trouble. He's Henry.
But you're Henry.
Not anymore.
You switched.
Now, let's play.
I knew he was going to say that. Alright, that was Once Upon a Time Season 3, Episode 9, titled Save Henry. Let's get this out of the way. I usually don't like body swap storylines. I think maybe that has something to do with Charmed. When I watched Charmed, like body swap storylines, they were all over the series, and it was I always thought it was so badly done because the person who possessed one of the main characters, it was so incredibly obvious that they were not them. And even worse, there were three sisters, and one of the sisters always got possessed. And you would think that that you know your sister, and it was just way too obvious, and they were so incredibly dense. I hated that so much. I hated every single body swap storyline in the show, and I'm absolutely not saying that it's always bad. Absolutely not. It can be very interesting, I think. But there's one problem I see here in this case. Jared Gilmore, and yes, I kind of studied the names of the actors. Um, Jared Gilmore is very, very young. He's a very young actor. Robbie Kay was or is incredible in this role as Peter Pan. In my opinion, he's amazing. And I'm not exactly sure if Jared Gilmore is able to act like Peter Pan. We'll see, but I have my doubts there, to be honest. I don't want to be mean or anything. Like I said, he's just very young. So those are very large shoes he has to fit in. So I loved the backstory. I'm so glad that I got to see how Regina adopted Henry. That was amazing. I loved that so much. Because, like I said, I'm starting to like Regina very much. Still, I'm surprised that there are so sweet scenes about her. Her softer side, I guess you guys know, I love when villains show their softer side, their emotional side. I like that very, very much. And I'm always kind of not always, but very often I'm team villain. So not like the villains. I want the villains to win, but when a villain is very fleshed out and yeah have a very interesting personality, then I'm always team villain. And I mentioned this in this episode. I don't like that Regina doesn't have any regrets about what she's done. I mean, there was an episode when she like had their soldiers slaughter a whole village, including children, and she was ready to kill baby Emma, and she should definitely feel guilty. Because, in my opinion, a redemption story arc, it's a thing, a process that takes a lifetime. I think even if she becomes pure good, all the things she's done in her past, there will always be a part of her. She can't undo that. So, in my opinion, she should feel guilty about that her entire life. I think she has to learn to live with that. But maybe, I mean, this is only episode 9, and Regina's redemption arc started in the season 2 finale. So she's just at the beginning. Maybe she's not ready to feel guilty yet. If that's true, if it's true that she absolutely has no guilt, then or yeah, regrets, I wouldn't like this at all. We'll see, I guess. I really enjoyed this episode. It was very, very interesting to see the flashbacks. I hope you guys enjoy too. And I hope to see you in the next episode. And until then, have a nice evening. It's evening here, so see ya.